Hey guys, welcome back to Diecast Reviews. So here's a review on Ronnie Del Cooper right there, who came in this racing 4-pack all the way back in 2011. He was he was the first kind of 4-pack or a multi-pack exclusive of the Cars 2 kind of lineup. Back in the day, Cars 2, early 2011, 2012, 2013, stuff like that. Mattel really loved their 4-pack exclusives. They've had countless releases, most of who they have re-released at some point, but Ronnie Del Cooper here, not one of the ones that they've re-released. These 4-packs were also only at Target for, whatever reason. I guess Walmart didn't want them, but, and Toys R Us neither. But, yeah, I mean, you can see here kind of the other 4-packs they had. Not all of them had exclusive. Of course, you can see the copyright here is 2010. I believe this is kind of a late 2011. This certainly was not one of the kind of first 4-packs to be released on May 15th or 17th or whatever it was back then. This was certainly kind of released later on, but in 2011. But you can see kind of the 4-packs here. They've had just World Grand Prix racers. It's not actually that bad because you could get, like 4 and then another 3, 7. You get 7 of the 11 racers just from these kind of 4-packs. Really not terrible, but you can see these one, they just replaced Carlo with Ronnie, and it's the same pack. Yeah, of course, Ronnie Del Cooper doesn't actually say, I don't think, exclusive anywhere. Yeah, this one, it's surprising. This one doesn't actually say exclusive for Ronnie Del Cooper anywhere in the pack, but he did end up being an exclusive. Later on, they did, kind of for him here, for example, they did end up putting exclusive on the package, and ironically enough, Ronnie Del Cooper ended up being an exclusive. He never ended up being an exclusive. They kind of re-released him in like 2015 or something, or 2017, I think. He was re-released eventually. But yeah, Mattel loved their racing 4-pack exclusives. Like I said, there was kind of I think this was like on all of the 4-packs, kind of the same thing. McQueen and Mater take their friendship to new places when they head overseas to compete in the first ever Grand Prix. McQueen faces off against his top racing rival Francesco Bernoulli in the exciting International Exposition race. Going to recreate race scenes from the movie. Pretty cool. Other ones in this set, kind of early 2011, Bruno Motoru was an exclusive, I believe. Mama Bernoulli, I think. Denise Beam were all kind of exclusives kind of in this set format back. And, of course, all of these have been re-released. But, yeah, I guess that's enough talking. Be right back with Ronnie Del Cooper here and the rest out of the package. Of course, Ronnie's the main kind of star of the video, but I'll show the other ones. Of course, this is a China release, as they were back in 2011. See, Mini Cooper is a trademarked and Corvette, for obviously Jeff Gorvette and Ronnie Del Cooper, the Mini Cooper. But yeah, that really is enough talking. I'll be right back with this 4-pack all opened up. So here they are all out of the package. Of course, not really going to go into the other 3 here. Max Schnell's not really that interesting. Neither is McQueen. I will just say on Jeff, I guess McQueen does have a mouth plate here, but I will just say on Jeff here, you can tell it's, obviously an old version of Jeff, because the original version, the first few versions of Jeff, they didn't have the Corvette logo on the hood. They did change it eventually, like 2012, 2013, I think 2014 they changed it, sometime around there, but first few years he did not have the Corvette logo, so that was an error. They changed, same with Shu Todoroki. He had a white, like, bumper for the first few releases. They eventually gave him a black bumper, but Miguel Camino, they still haven't given him a black spoiler like he should have. Regardless, let's take a look here at Ronnie Del Cooper, who is the main star of this 4-pack. And, of course, like I said, exclusive release. Mattel really loved their 4-packs, like I mentioned at the start of the show. They, in this point, they really love their 4-packs. They love putting exclusive vehicles in there. You don't really do that anymore. With the Neon Racers, they had a 4-pack with Bull Rush. He was the first look sort of thing. They released him in a single later. They did have that 4-pack for the kind of clowns for Cars on the Road with the airplane and the pity, but kind of 50% of the 4-pack was new stuff if you think about it, so I don't mind that. But they really moved kind of away from the 4-packs into the 11-packs, but the 11-packs are just re-releases. So they've kind of stopped doing this, which I don't mind, because I didn't really like the 4-packs anyways. A lot of the time for exclusive cars like this one, you would be paying $20 just really to get the one car, because all the other ones are peg warmers, really. But yeah, they've moved away. This is a thing of the past for Mattel. And it was really a big thing, like 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014. It was a huge thing, and kind of with Cars 3 and stuff. they've moved away from it. But let's take a look here at Ronnie Del Cooper. Of course, you can tell he is a Lightning McQueen fan. We'll put up a picture of where he appeared later on, but kind of hard to see where he appeared. And I don't. The jury's still out on if he actually was in the movie or if he's just kind of a character that they created. But I do like the expression here. Obviously, very happy to be watching Lightning McQueen race. Kind of got his eyes pointed forward. Really happy. He's got a Lightning McQueen flag. Now, what's interesting here is this is more of a Cars 1 kind of design for McQueen, because you can see that number. It's a very Cars 1 kind of design. I mean, I get the number is the same kind of color here on McQueen, but this just kind of looks more like a Cars 1 Piston Cup kind of design to me there, even though this is supposed to be Cars 2. But nice flag there. I like it. And then, well, I guess we'll get to that side later. He does have rear view mirrors there. Of course, you can see the Union Jack flag on the rear view mirrors. Go to the side here. Nothing too special on the side. I do like the rims. Obviously, he's a coupe, I guess, sort of two-door coupe, SUV thing, Mini Cooper thing. I don't know, but 2 doors. Got the gas cap there. Black kind of outline on the fenders there. Little turn signal there. Here's the Mini Cooper logo there. I like the headlights and the kind of grille there. He is a mouth plate, as you can see. But to be expected for this time period. Like I said, I mean, they really love their mouth plates. And this was kind of them phasing it out. At this point in time, they were kind of ending it, like 2014, I think, because they were completely, mostly done with it. But it really picked up during 2010 and I guess 2011. But kind of towards the end of 2011, 2012, they were kind of slowly moving to unibodies, which was thankfully. Because unibody's much better. Although unibody's much better, and thankfully, more like 99% of releases nowadays are unibodies. Now, he's supposed to be English, I'm pretty sure. But he's got a Japanese license plate for some reason. I'm not sure what those characters say, but it's a 500 and 729. I would assume 0729 is a birthday of some sort. July 29th, maybe the kind of person he's based on. But actually, that license plate... we'll come back to that in a second. But tail lights there. Got a little tail light there on the bumper as well with the Mini Cooper logo. Yeah, no, not sure why he's got a Japanese license plate. We'll go to this side. Of course, he's got these boomsticks. I'm not really sure what to call them, but you can kind of see them kind of like in the Olympics. I think they've had them and stuff like that. I think they kind of had like the New Year's Day, like your Eve thing for the Times Square stuff. I think they have these as well. But they're like inflatable things that you kind of hit against each other. A lot of the Cars 2 cars had them, which was really interesting. But Cars 2 fans, anyways. But yeah, you can see he's got McQueen on kind of both of them there. And I'm not really sure how you would hit them against each other as a car, but allegedly, somehow, some way, he was able to do that. But yeah, there you go. There's his kind of other piece of equipment, fan equipment. And we'll go to the roof here. A nice big Union Jack flag on the roof, which I think looks pretty cool. Yeah, of course, got to rep the British flag there, as he is a British car, of course. You can see 191 AZ, that means 190th day of 2011 is when he was produced. So that's, kind of middle of the year there. Yeah, basically middle, 180 days is middle. So basically in the middle of the year, which is kind of the summer. So he was definitely a kind of late 2011 release, maybe September, October, something like that. But yeah, pretty cool release. I mean, definitely think he'd be, I kind of wish they would have released him in a single, but he's not a terrible kind of 4-pack release. There have been kind of worse 4-pack releases, I think, but he's pretty cool. And of course, this car was released in a single, much more accessible. I think it was also a chase piece, but Becky Williams here, I think, like they, wheel. But anyways, she is the same model as Ronnie Del Cooper. She actually did appear in the Tokyo airport. Well, I think she appeared like this way. Like Grandma Racer, one of them was right behind her here. But she did actually appear in the airport in the movie. And since Ronnie, like, she appeared and Ronnie Del Cooper came out first, I'm not sure who's, like, really based on who. But you can see they're really, very similar. Blue, both blue. Ronnie is a slightly, like, more vibrant shade of blue, but both blue. Same grille and headlights and all that. She has a checkerboard design on the roof, whereas Ronnie has the UK design, of course. Rims are all the same. And, of course, you go to the license plate here, and it's the exact same license plate. Same Tokyo license plate. Same, I guess Becky makes sense. She has a Tokyo license plate if she's living in Tokyo, seen at the Tokyo airport, all that stuff. But Ronnie, if he's a UK fan, I think there's a book somewhere that mentions him. He's a UK fan who cheers for McQueen or whatever. But if he's a UK fan, he'd have an English license plate and not a Japanese one. But yeah, he came first, but Becky was seen in the movie with this license plate, I think, so I'm not really sure who kind of copied from who here, but yeah, there you go. The exact same license plate, and luckily Mattel has kind of moved on from doing that at this point, but certainly another thing that kind of hit them hard at this moment. But she was released in 2012, I believe, and taking a look here, she's not a unibody. Or she is a unibody, rather. She doesn't have a mouth plate, which is interesting. Whereas Ronnie definitely does here. You can see right here. Let's take a look here. Zoom in here. You can see right there. Clear line on Ronnie right there, right? And then Becky doesn't have that line. She's a unibody. That's really cool. I never noticed that. And she was released 2012. She was a chase piece, actually. But you can see 103.2. So 103rd day of 2012. So another kind of late 2012 release. But yeah, she doesn't have a mouth plate. And Ronnie Del Cooper does. That's really interesting. So they did kind of change the casting up for the next year for Becky's release. But Ronnie here was unibody. Interesting. So I do wonder if they ever were to re-release him, which at this point they definitely aren't. He's, I think, kind of one of the more forgotten releases, honestly. Just because, a 4-pack exclusive. No, one of the first 4-pack exclusive for Cars 2. Definitely a forgotten release. But, yeah, pretty cool. If they did re-release him, I'm assuming he wouldn't have a mouth plate. I just wanted to bring out Clutch Foster here because he was another kind of... He was also a 4-pack exclusive 2013, I want to say. Let's take a look here. 197th day of 2013. So, yeah, another, late 2013 release. Maybe even 2014, but I think it was 2013. And he was actually re-released later on, 2017, I think he was re-released. But this is from the 4-pack. And he... I really do like him, actually. If you take away the batons here or whatever, just a kind of blue SUV. Pretty cool. I really like the casting model on him as well. But he also has these kind of batons. As far as I'm aware, these were the only 2 releases that have these, baton thingy-mabobs. And yeah, I guess just to kind of compare them, you can see that. But pretty similar. Of course, he's got the Jeff Gorvette design, and Ronnie there has the Lightning McQueen design. But yeah, pretty cool. Two 4-pack exclusives that share kind of a fan equipment or whatever. But I'll put up a picture of where Ronnie kind of supposedly appeared in the movie. This screenshot that I see gets shared a lot is this one with a kind of the overhead view of when Ripko Jagonski crashes, supposedly in the crowd somewhere. I'm not sure. From what I'm kind of assuming is that, and from what I've gathered, he didn't actually appear in the movie, and Mattel just kind of made him as if, kind of, sort of, maybe there's a car resembling him kind of in the crowd, but not exactly like this. And they're kind of just saying, well, he did appear somewhere, and it's more of a made-up release from Mattel. But, yeah, other than that, it's still a cool release, though. But other than that, I don't have much to add to Ronnie Del Cooper here. A very cool 4-pack exclusive release from 2011. I definitely wish he did get released as a single so more people get hands on him. But at this point, he's obviously not going to. This is a one and done, and there's still ways to get him. Like I said, obviously I got this 4-pack from Amazon. They're still out there. They're not that much more. They were $20 in store. This one was 35, 40, I think. Yeah, closer to 40. So doubled in price, but not excessively increased in price. Or you could get some singles for $40. This is a 4-pack for $40. It's not bad in comparison, but yeah, I mean, it's risen in price, but not that much. Which I was actually surprised that it wasn't that much more expensive. But regardless, if you want him, you could still get him. He's not gone from the internet. You can get him if you want. But I think he's pretty cool release. Definitely a cool add to the collection, that's for sure. But yeah, I have nothing else to say on Ronnie Del Cooper. Let me know if you guys bought him back in 2012 or 2011. If you have him, let me know what you think. But other than that, thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed. Hit that like button, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.